We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're the
team.
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
Man, what y'all think about King Pill? Adam almost shot that nigga.
That was crazy.
Yo.
Adam set that shit up.
Said
bro.
what up?
Who was that? Lush talking about he was about to like tee off on him.
Like,
he knew what he was doing when he asked that question, bro.
Definitely. I'm with you with that. But that's Adam.
And he sat right next to each other.
That's Adam. Ghost, we know they're gonna start some shit. In there he said, I knew you was gonna ask this. Right? But they all agreed, y'all agreed to do the pod together. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So when they asked me to interview 607 Unc, when Unc asked me, can you be there when I sit down before extras? I said, yeah, no. Adam said, Wack, can you do it? I said, yeah, under one circumstance. He said, what's that? I said, my homeboy Third. He said, yeah. I said, when 60, they about the same speed as far as height and weight. When 607 get here, you know, he got to run that fade with the homie for dissing the beat. I said, when he run that fade or bow that fade down, then I'll sit down with him. I said, but he got to run it. That's why you kept hearing Adam say, man, Third is killing me. You know, Third still think he in prison. He be at work on break, busting down, doing burpees. So I'm like, bro, I can't sit down. He didn't diss this. I can't sit down with the front this. Y'all gonna say it. I shouldn't have did nothing. So okay, we let the homie address it. He gotta be addressed. Or you can't bring him around me. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So this was the same type of situation. Now, I'm oblivious to what the hell they talking about. I ain't know nothing about no song. I ain't listened to the song or nothing. So when they said it and I heard Adam say, he tell Ed Hefe, oh, you really don't want to know what he said. I said, oh, and here come Lush. Yeah, I mean, because you probably didn't know the song was even going to get this big. And I'm watching it go back and forth. I'm watching this shit go back and forth, but I'm looking at the look on Ed Hefe's face. He like, hold on, homie. I'm from Trey Gacy. Y'all not finna keep talking around me with this shit.
Hey, it was like Ant wasn't catching it at first. It was like Ant had to let it register for a minute, right? You seen the look on his face?
So I had to tell 600, I said, look, the world don't know our politics, so they don't know what I'm hearing. And, okay, King Pill didn't have the same energy. We can all agree with that. But where Ant went wrong at, Ghost, is when he said, you didn't diss my hood. Oh, no, yes, he did. Yes, he did. See, when you say certain words, that diss everything. Nigga, this is what it is. He dissed the trait. So I'm pretty sure he gonna get some blowback from his home. All his little hating homies that be complaining about him doing podcasts, they gonna use that against him. You know what I'm saying? You mean he ain't dissed the hood, dissed the trait? We from A-Trade. All that's gonna come. So I think after the fact, because King Pill a little weird, I'm watching him. He one of them dudes, bro, where you gotta watch him do some spontaneous, just one of them kids that just throw the crayons for no reason and act like he didn't do it.
Yeah, why was he pressing Adam for a little bit of bread? He couldn't have waited like 10, 20 minutes.
To do with the bread. Everybody know how they get paid up.
Yeah, right.
They know that the accounts payable people gonna send you your money. They know that, right? You ain't getting paid after. There ain't no money in the buildings, right?
Man, he was pressing.
Yeah, so.
He ain't never got clothes on. Is he homeless?
Listen, man. All that was in his head, he knowing Adam just made me content.
For real.
Here goes the trick, though. Adam is always trying to make everybody content. He been trying to get me. He just can't get me. I always turn it on him.
So I want to see his video because supposedly Adam said he pulled out his phone and he started videotaping.
I mean, we saw him pull out
Said
his
a
phone
few,
on the video.
right?
I seen him. I see,
So I wonder if he's gonna
but I'm
drop
gonna
his
tell you
shit.
what I did see. I seen Adam push off of him. See, Adam keep that photo.
Also true.
Adam keep that photo. Adam up in that white boy shoot the shit out of that boy up in there, man.
That's what they don't know, Wack.
Well, pop his.
That nigga keep that on him. That's what they don't know.
Seen that shit before on that
That nigga
YouTube. Had to check.
listen, Brock. He keep that on him. On him.
He be sitting on that mother.
I seen it. It was. I can't remember what interview it was, but yeah, that's the type of shit that stay with me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Once I see it, you know what I'm saying. So that's the type of shit. Once you read the room, I'm like, oh, they let in this hoe with them. You know what I'm saying? He run the building. It's his, of course.
Hey, bro, I'm sitting
Like,
there and I'm like, see, King Pill, you done went too hard with the super Damu. Here go the rules. When a op get at you about any gang bang disrespect, it's always take it how you want to take. Off the rip, you know you're about to get into a physical altercation. Ain't no talking it out. There's no let me holler at you, none of that. As soon as we say, whoop, 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 we said, nah, that was targeted at my community. No. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's just like talking about he dissed Lays and he talk about LA Lays. No, that
Yeah,
ain't how that works.
exactly. Oh, he wasn't talking to me because he was
Yeah.
talking to LA like that ain't how it works.
Yeah, Peel got to breaking it down too much. You know what I'm saying? Like he was overly trying to say, "Well, I wasn't talking about your hood. I'm talking about my
You gotta
community." Out of
understand
here,
the language.
breaking it down ain't even pressing you. That's the problem. It was not pressing you when you start breaking it down automatically. Come
But you
on,
gotta
man.
understand the words that he used. He dissed all of them.
All of them.
He dissed all of them. He wasn't just talking about his community. The words that he spoke.
This
So any one of them has a
got the
right
right.
to say something to him, and he got to stand on it. He dissed all of them. You know, that's that new shit though. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about the ones in my community. If you banging, nigga, you banging against all of them. That's that new shit,
Yeah.
nigga.
Listen, ask G Wayne in our text blast what I say. When 607 Unc was coming up there, I said, third,
You ready?
you ready? I can't sit up. Listen, this is the only way it goes. I can control these for one. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't no understanding of what it was gonna be, soon as they see him, I can't stop. I'm not bigger than that program. It's nothing I can say. Boy, you done dissed the whole nothing I can
Yeah, the
say.
whole shit. He came out and he was like, "Hey, third, it's on you." Everybody like, "All right." Well, he said they want to get him, so it's on. We can't. He's like, "Man, Cube, we can't. No, you too big. We're gonna put third on you." Adam like, but third is still like he's smaller, but he like no, he's still like he's small, but he big.
No, keep it G. You know how you got the homie who's still doing burpees every day, even though he been out 3 years.
Wag be in there doing the podcast. Third don't did 500 burpees, 1,000 push-ups. While this nigga doing the interview, we out there shooting pool and drinking and doing burpees, like real.
Oh man.
Ain't never lied. Third be drinking, doing burgers in between.
Like
I
real
told him,
shit.
I said, Adam, I sit down, but you know he gotta face the fire. I can't sit out and diss the whole. I can't sit down with him. That gotta be addressed, bro. And listen, I'm making it fair because by right, they all supposed to be able to get it. They gonna respect. Look, we gonna let, cause we know what third gonna do to it. You know, so we know third gonna be. So he said, Wack, I ain't coming. I said, boy, God was with him. Third didn't sleep our whole night. Probably didn't went jog.
The whole man. So what time we pulling up? Kept put it in the thread.
Oh,
What time we
man.
pulling up? So we not coming? Man, what's up? Ain't nobody talking to me? What time we pulling up?
Oh, bro. Damn, man. The youngster, man. I hope he calm down.
In the block.
Look, the homie said, my people were listening to the artist interview on YouTube. The music was fire. My guy for Mob Records was interested, but his attitude turned him off at the end. That's what I'm trying to tell him.
Damn,
Bro.
we all knew it.
Bro, you can't be a know-it-all and don't know shit.
That,
Happens all the time,
that
man.
nigga said he wanted my master for 3 years. I said, hold up, that's a good deal. He got 3 years to make his money back. That's it? Talk to
These niggas holding masters for
man.
25
Talk,
years.
A
yeah,
quarter million he
talk
passed
to
on.
LL, 17 albums, and Drake, 20-something years.
Montel, 30
God
years.
damn. Well, jeez. Damn.
Took Drake to sample his shit just for him to recoup.
30 years. Remember, damn. Dre just got his shit back from Death Row 2 years ago. 2022, 2023. It was gone all that time.
Yeah, he had 30-year-old publishing.
I'm crazy.
When Drake had sampled that muff, gave it that extra little push to get him up out of there.
Crazy. Dude was kind
But you
of
know,
angry.
everybody don't understand the industry, man, and that just was another one of them situations, like kind of where by breaking it down, he started feeling stupid, challenged. Just
Challenge
went to
my
where he
He
ass.
know
passed up on that quota, Brock.
felt challenged, so he went to where he know
Challenge my
his
ass.
manager ain't do a good job. His manager ain't do a good job of jumping in the damn
Man,
shit.
challenge
You know what I'm
my
saying?
ass. Shit, I need to open my ears up. Hold on, Wacky.
Yeah, but that's you now.
Wag, what's that running with True Card? True Card jumped on this shit.
EKE.
And man, that started tripping out. You blessed
Yeah, they
that nigga.
all do. I be listen. Now you see why I be like,
What
listen.
happened with that?
That
He
got
just
big
started. He
headed.
got funny on. He
Hey,
got funny on True Call.
Brock, he had one song, right? Him and True Car out that he only got this one song. True Car carrying the whole concert because True Car got a
Yeah,
catalog.
Yeah, cause
And they
yeah,
tripping. They play that one song, got nothing else to do with the rest of the show. And he getting big headed, brings around that ain't around, letting his people telling him how to do it. And True Car really trying to game him, like, man, this ain't how I go. Get big headed,
Damn,
like,
he done start acting funny already, the EK?
doing that shit about
man.
2-3 months ago on True Call.
Yeah, yeah.
No, bro.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV back with another one. Y'all heard the content, man. Wack reacting to ADAM22. Almost shooting King Pill after their intense podcast. Adam and King Pill just took things to a whole nother level. After a heated podcast that was already getting out of pocket, things spilled over backstage, and word is, Adam almost upped the burner on King Pill in the middle of the chaos. So let's break it all the way down. Now, first off, let's keep it real. When you put two dudes with egos like that in the room, tension's definitely gonna fly. King Pill was on Adam's podcast, throwing shots, talking slick about no jumpers business, and Adam wasn't having it. He also was trying to get paid right after the podcast. Adam said, yo, we don't have money in the building. I can give it to my people, have my people hit you and pay you in an hour or so. King Pure wasn't trying to hear that. They said that he was actually on mushrooms and acting crazy. He wasn't even talking. And Adam wasn't having it. You can see the energy shift. Mugs was standing up, voices was raised, hands moving all crazy. Security was even looking nervous. But here's the kicker. When they left the podcast, sources say Adam was ready to clutch. Folks saying King Pill flinched like he thought it was over for him. Luckily, people jumped in and separated him before it got too far. Let me tell y'all something. This is what happens when cloud chasing meets real street energy. Adam sits on that 40, so you don't even see it on him. He's sitting on it and ready to bust. Adam, you're in a position where you don't need to let dudes bait you like that, man. You ain't built for that type of action. You're a multi-millionaire, owner of no jumper. You're the podcast host, not a shooter. Don't let nobody trick you off your spot, bro. You need some security in there so you ain't even got a clutch. And King Pill, it's over for you. Adam done kicked you off the show before you even got started. You knew better than that. I think it was the drugs, man. You stepped on that platform with an agenda, and you got exactly what you wanted. But if it had went left, if Adam would have pulled that thing and let it off, it would have been bad for you. You wouldn't even be here to tell the story. Now, this ain't the internet. This is real life. Folks gotta understand you can't play gangster and then be surprised when things get hit. So here's the moral. Everybody needs to chill. ADAM22, you need to tighten up your security and stop entertaining this clown energy. King Peel, don't put yourself in situations where it can go left. And for the streets watching, stop gassing these beefs online. So, what do y'all think? Did Adam take it too far? Or did King Peel push him over the edge? Let me know what you guys think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. Any questions, suggestions, need me to advertise for you on my channel with over 43,000 subscribers? Just get at me on IG and I'll get right back to you. As always, we always appreciate you checking out Clubhouse TV. And I'm off to the next one. I'm out, y'all. Peace.